Welcome back to Behind the Laundry, the podcast where we keep it real about motherhood, life, and everything in between. Today we're diving into the feeling that I think every mom has experienced at some point, mom guilt. That nagging little voice that tells you could be doing more, even when you're already giving your all. For me, mom guilt is that feeling that even though I'm genuinely trying my best as a parent, I'm falling short. It's the thought that I could be doing something better for my kids, even when I know I'm pouring everything into them. I think all moms experience it, and a lot of us just try to overcompensate for it. Take screen time, for example. I've had weekends where I'm completely drained. The kind of week where 2 of my kids are sick, my daughter takes a tumble and busts her lip open, and my youngest decides it's the perfect time for a streaking dash through the house. Except he's already pooped, and now I'm scrubbing little stink trails out of the carpet. And on top of all of this, the washer stops working. By Friday, I'm running on empty. So I do what any overwhelmed mom would do. I grab 3 pizzas from Little Caesars, hand out tablets, turn on a movie, and take some much-needed me time. And you know what happens next? Mom guilt. Homegirl taps me on the shoulder like, do the kids really need that much screen time? Or, shouldn't you have something healthier for dinner? But mom guilt doesn't just pop up when we're overwhelmed from a tough week. It sneaks in when we're doing something good for ourselves, like taking a well-earned break. And that's exactly what happened to me this weekend. It's my anniversary, and my husband booked us a beautiful A-frame cabin in the woods of northern Alabama. It's gorgeous, peaceful, and exactly what we need. But do you know where my mind keeps going? The kids should be enjoying this too. I'm with them all day and all night, and I still feel guilty for not bringing them. We spent Thursday with them. My husband got home from a work trip. Then Friday came, and we had a packed day. Grocery shopping for the kids, prepping the house, making sure the chickens and the goats are all fed and set up for my absence, getting everything ready for my mom, who was watching them all. But as we were about to leave, my toddlers were begging for attention, and the guilt hit me like a truck. Should we be going for the whole weekend? Are we being selfish? Even now, as I'm supposed to be relaxing in this cabin, I find myself worrying. Are the kids behaving? Is my mom overwhelmed? And meanwhile, my husband is knocked out, sleeping like a baby. But here's what I'm reminding myself, and what I want to remind you too. A happy, healthy, and mentally sound mom is what our kids need. This break will help me be that mom. We prepared. The kids are safe. They have their favorite snacks. And yes, mom might let them have a little bit too much screen time, but one weekend isn't going to turn them into screen-addicted, junk food-loving zombies. And me, I get to sleep in. I get to wake up without tiny feet running full speed into my room, asking for chicken nuggets and cupcakes for breakfast. I don't have to think about laundry or meal planning. I get to just be with my best friend and my life partner, my husband. We get to hike, relax, and maybe stop by Cracker Barrel for some amazing pancakes and syrup. Mom guilt is officially kicked out of the group chat. Because this is okay. I'm okay. The kids are perfectly fine. Taking time for yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. If you're stressed and burnt out, how can you create a loving, stable environment for your kids? You are the biggest cog in this machine. If you break down, the whole thing stops running. Prioritize yourself sometimes. It's part of keeping a family happy and healthy. This week's Golden Nugget is a book I love, The Memory Making Mom by Jessica Smart. It's all about creating meaningful traditions with your kids and being intentional about the moments that you share. A great reminder that small things like family game nights, family movie nights like my family loves, and bedtime stories can become cherished memories. And that's all for today's episode. If you're dealing with mom guilt, I hope this reminds you that you matter too. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and share this episode with a fellow mama that might need to hear it. See you next time on Life Behind the Laundry.